like DJ Khaled said, back at it with another one on the roll, on the go. You feel me? So y'all, I will not be in comments if anybody decides to chime in while we live right now. So, with that being said, let's think together now. Like, okay, Rob, what we thinking about? What we talking about? What you want us to think about? I want us to think about this conversation that I've had with some people that I know. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a topic that got brought up, and I just want to bring it up to y'all, and let's see what we all can come up with. Now, to my knowledge, a lot of people like to talk about how the ancestral practices, like starting back from the motherland, Africa, where they were practicing, rituals or whatever you want to call it, like magic and stuff like that, witchcraft and all those things, right? And when we talk about those things, I hope they don't cut this video because, when you get to talk about stuff like this, they get to cut in and edit in, and my video gets to glitch in, and y'all won't be able to hear nothing I'm talking about, and I won't know until after I upload it. So hopefully we don't get there. But anyway, um, so this is like post-slavery. Okay, so we're hypothetically speaking, we're all in Africa, la di da di da, boom, boom, boom. Christopher Columbus found some land and went to Africa and was like, hey, I got some people that we can have. Boom, they send the people over, yada, 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 right? So if that was the case, and they had said that the spiritual practices that was practiced at that time. There was actually Christianity was there at that time too. I don't know if they was calling it Christianity, but people was believing in Jesus Christ basically at that time as well. But what had happened was in Africa, people were believing. There's still people in Africa that believe in Jesus too. That's what people don't talk about. But in Africa, there were some people, what I'm saying, they were believing Jesus, da da da. They snatched them up. They went to be slaves. All these slaves had, been in America under these slave owners. Now, if Christianity is such a corrupt religion, why is it that most of the slaves, when they brought the slaves over, there were some people that were actually very spiritually gifted, so basically high ranking witches, high ranking warlocks. And if we were enslaved for like over 500 years, don't you think that the slave masters hired the witches to teach them how to control the slaves, to put them under a trance for over 500 years so they can have the power? Because what in the Bible says, we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but we wrestle with the principalities, spiritualities, wicked things and places in the higher places. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? I'm driving, so I can't really, get too deep the way I want to. But I want y'all to help. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to use y'all to help me think. We can think together and figure out what's really the lie. Let's figure out the truth together. So, how about what if uh, they use the spirituality, which is the witchcraft or whatever, combined it with Christianity to confuse the slaves, to put them under a trance, because let's not forget that it's now to this day that's written for certain pastors. Well, if you're become a pastor, you're supposed to go to these like pastor educational classes or whatever to be omitted into becoming a pastor, where you take these classes where they tell you what to teach and what not to teach in the Bible, which follows under a certain form of manipulation. But y'all can stop me when I'm, what I'm saying, going too far. You feel me? So is the problem with Christ, or is the problem with the corruption of what they've done with the Word of God? You understand? So I just want you guys to think about these things. For we wrestle not only with flesh and blood, because we always looking at the black and white, but also gotta also remember that we wrestle not with flesh and blood, that we wrestle with spirituality, principalities, and wicked things in highest places. So we're basically battling with things that we cannot see and unknown. Also, I just stumbled across the video, just to throw this out there. I stumbled across a video today. It was like a parody, a joking parody. I forgot the comedian's name, but he made a parody of Pharaoh and afterlife. How he thought at one point in time in his afterlife that he was supposed to, when they buried at that time, in that time, the gods and stuff that they believed them told them that that's why they made all these tombs and stuff and buried themselves with all these golds and all their riches and stuff, because they felt that if they buried themselves with these things, they would have them in the afterlife. And then soon to find out, they died and they were not able to do that. And it was actually a trick of the trade where they was able to store all their good stuff. And so when they die, the people that tricked them into it, they can come back and get it and do whatever they will with that merchandise that was stored. You feel me? So if they were battling with gods, then what makes y'all think? What's the difference now? So I'm just throwing those things out there to help us all think, and let's come up with the truth together. And let's not just believe things what's being said. Let's compare the stories and seek the truth, because the truth is the only thing that makes sense. What makes a good lie is always have the truth in it. So if we just to seek out all the truth and within all the lies, we'll finally begin to see what has been hidden before our eyes in plain sight. Peace, love, and hair grease. Until we meet again, it's your girl Raw, and leave all your comments down below. If you like you like my content, you like what I do, like, share, subscribe. I be forgetting to say that because I don't always do that. So if you like what I do, you like my content, you like the way I think, you like whatever, you like me here, you like my hair, you like my missing tooth, whatever it is you like, share, subscribe. Till we meet again.